got the man Vava in the building. My man, how you doing today, Playboy?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm out here.
That's him. And by the way, for those who don't know, Vava is he's not like a newcomer to the DMS show. You know what I mean? My man came when we were starting the whole movement and stuff like that. My man been there. My man been supporting. I'm talking about like some 2017 things. That's like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You feel me? So big shout out to my man Vava in the building right now again. He gonna leave me hanging, but it's all right. He gonna see me soon. Big shout out to my man. I love that shit, man. My man Vava. Now, I need you to introduce yourself to the people that might not know who you are and shit like that. Let them know, man.
It's your boy Vava. I've been here for a minute doing music. Right now I'm working with my main studio, which is Jurassic. Recently dropped a project called Beauty and the Beast with someone I worked with, Chrome Barbie, so shout out to her for working on the project with us. But I just been dropping music, man. A bit slow here and there, but consistently. So I'm here to remind the people that forgotten and, you know, to let the new people that don't know that I'm here, you know. I got some bangers for them for sure. To be honest with you, Chocolate and Kleenex was something I was working on for a minute. And the tape is more of dolo, home alone, by yourself. It's more of a chill listen. It was a specific project targeting specific things I was going through during a period of time. So honestly, it wasn't the bangers, the club, the catchy stuff. It was just really me getting a whole bunch of shit that I needed to get out. And once it was done, it was like, yo, I like it, it's good, let me put it out anyways. But I wasn't fully intended on those being the exact tracks that was gonna levitate me to the next level I wanted to be at. So that's why I didn't put too much promotion into it, but at the same time they were good, so I couldn't keep it to myself. So
What's your perception of the Montreal hip-hop scene now? How do you see it in 2020? You feel me? And I remember what you said back in 2017. Maybe you don't.
I know. Well,
I'm trying to know what's your state of mind?
Word for word, probably not. But I doubt I've changed my mindset. I've changed on it. I don't think the scene itself has changed more. I mean, people are doing a little bit more. The artists are trying everyone's trying a little bit harder. So I'll give it up to the city for that. But the results is not in yet. I'm not seeing any big results. So.
And you saying that on the English side,
yeah, because I'm not even going front. I'm not on the French side, so it's like completely English. So I can only speak on what I know. So, so based on the English side, I'm not seeing a big change. But if I remember what I said, like last time I was here, it doesn't really matter. It's you got to figure out a way to get through. You can blame the city. You can. This, that, but you want it, you go get it. And it's just that simple.
Would you be able to do an interview in French?
Yeah, it'd be terrible, but I'd struggle, I'd think it, you know.
Okay, but let me tell you something. You gotta use that to your advantage.
Yeah, no, if I have access to French spots and if I am able to, I get the connects. Of course, I'm gonna take them, but
Because that's the whole point, bro.
Yeah, no, if anybody, that's a whole different thing, though. If you're passing up opportunities, that's a whole different issue. If you're passing up opportunities because it's French and you're not comfortable with that or it's too hard, that's completely different. I'll bust a French interview, like, we'll laugh all day at it, you know, but I'd come and I'd do it because... To me, in my head, I'm trying to get $1 million. So you're telling me to do one French interview for $1 million? That's the way I see it, because that could be the interview that gets me to that. So that's the way I think about it. So if we're talking about not having opportunity, you have to realize a whole bunch of the French people, they're not really fully vibing with the English. Same way the English is not with the French, because it's a different vibe.
It's been like that.
It's a different vibe, and you got to respect that. Everybody got their own thing. But if you have the opportunity, you should definitely do any and everything you can, bro. Like, money's on the line, for real, for real.
Do you connect with your fans? Because this is important as an artist, you know what I mean?
That is my biggest weakness right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not a social media guy. I like the studio, I like the booth, I like dropping music.
You're not the only one, bro, trust me.
I'm not posting enough as I would say is required as a new artist trying to come up and whatnot. But I try. I mean, if anybody hits me up, for sure, I'm always open. Especially Montreal artists looking to work, or just people looking to tell me, yo, I seen your work, where can I get more? I'm always willing to talk to people, but I do have a bad weakness of not really putting enough of myself out there.
Because I give you an example. Like, it's not only about the music, of course. People want to know your opinion on various topics. Like, let's say someone that don't necessarily like your music, but they hear you talk about another topic, and they be like, yo, the man's saying some real shit about it. Give you an example. Okay. Give me your opinion about the coronavirus. I got you off guard. I know. It's the DMS show, baby.
Bro.
We in the DMS show, baby. We in here, man.
That's the coronavirus. Well, I saw an interesting video recently. I don't know if you've seen it, where basically at the back of a Lysol bottle, they had that it can kill the. So now my only question is, Lysol has known about this for a minute, at least an idea of some. So it's either this new one is an evolved form and how did it get worse, or we always had the issue and they're just blowing it out of proportion now, but I don't know. You can't really trust the powers that be. So
not in terms of like the people that are like, scared of being in touch with anything that has to do with Asia, the Asian world. What do you have to say about that? You know what I mean? Shout out to all my Asian people. You know what I mean? I got y'all. But what you have to say about that?
I get it being like. It's a dangerous thing. People are dying. So I get the fear, but it came from a location. You have to get it. It's not like, it's not a birthright. Like you're born in Asia, so it's not something like that. So yeah, be careful with everyone. If you're coughing near me, I'm worried already. I don't care who you are right now.
We got mad at the
right now as we speak. So, but beyond that, you just gotta be careful, bro. Everyone's at risk. Everyone's a threat. If you got it, you got it. Being non-Asian isn't gonna help you. So, it's a dumb thing.
Another topic your fans might want to know about is, what do you think about Donald Trump not being impeached, man?
The boy! Donald Trump is OG, man. Donald Trump is OG.
Would you vote for Donald Trump?
Would I vote for...
Let's say Donald Trump and Barack Obama were fighting for the next presidency right now. Who would you vote for? Real talk. I mean it's all good. Don't worry about the backlash.
Real talk. I don't know. I don't partake in games so much. It's a game. If you watch the election last year, technically Hillary won the popular vote, I think, and she still wasn't on top. So what's the point? That's my point of view.
So you would base it based on people then, but if you base it on your own personal opinion, what would you think about it?
If it's for people I like there's no competition between Donald Trump and Obama. If we're talking about like for people, but I really don't believe in that voting system, especially in the States. Like whoever's the new mascot is exactly that, the new mascot. So the real people that are in charge giving orders, you don't know them, I don't know them, and rather it's Obama or Trump, things are going exactly the direction they wanted to go. So me personally, I just wouldn't partake in that. But if we're talking person for person, come on, Trump versus Obama.
Let's talk about a little bit about the project right now. In terms of production, are you working with producers, or is there a certain artist that a clique, or talk to me.
Yeah, we got I work with Jurassic. It's like three of my boys. Shout out to Stretch Monroe. He does most of my beats. Jurassic Jess does most of the mixing.
So who did
for us. Fuck him? No, that was a guy from Philly I actually linked up with. J Philly Beats. Shout out to that guy. We still talk. We only worked once, but that one time was honestly good enough. It was a banger.
Nice.
So, but beyond that, I like to keep it homegrown, So, mostly my guys are random here and there. Whoever sends me work, I'm usually down to work. So.
And are you the type to be like this independent solo artist, or do you have like a record label in the making? Because I know you're shouting out. You mentioned the name.
Jurassic.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Is it
Jurassic,
like a clique or a label? What is this?
It's more of a. It's not a label. It's a work in progress. We record. We love music. It's a group of guys that got together just to make good music for the city. One of the biggest problems we saw with the city was that a lot of the artists are using YouTube beats.
Hello.
So that
purchase your track now.
That's gonna come back to bite you sooner or later. So what we've been trying to do is, we've been trying to work with the artists in the city and giving them at least original beats that sound more Montreal, and you bypass a few of the legal problems you could face later on the line. So I wouldn't call this a label. We're helping out right now. We're building and helping out.
Now, my man Vava, man, let's talk to the people, man. What's next? What's coming up on the short term? What can we expect from you, man? Talk to me.
Man, after the talk you gave me when I walked in, fuck 'em, for sure I'm putting it out there. Now I got no choice. The video for fuck 'em, we have to drop that this summer.
Yes.
Got a couple tapes coming out. I wish I could give you the name, but honestly, they're all working projects. Hopefully I could drop another 2 projects this year, tape-wise, a 1-2 vid. Just trying to work, man. I'll keep you posted. Trying to work. The Beauty and the Beast just came out recently. Like I said, shout out to Chrome Barbie.
Yes. It's Chrome Barbie, man. Talk to her, man. Introduce her to the scene, because I never heard about her personally.
Okay. She's I don't even know her nationality, but check her out on Instagram at Chrome_Barbie_2020, I think. That should be it for sure. Yeah, even that.
She's from Montreal, right?
Yeah, she's from Montreal. She does great music. She's good to work with. We're going through some legal issues right now, but it is what it is.
It's part of the game, man.
Part of the game. We're living, learn.
And what do you want the city to know? Montreal is listening right now, man. They're like, yeah, all right, man. You know what I mean? I kind of did what the man saying, in the interview. I like that, but it's still not enough.
Y'all know.
What do you want them to know? Talk to the city, man.
I'm here, baby. We need a sound. We need a front man. We need somebody that, that's doing their own thing, trying to put the city on the map as the city is. And, yeah, if you got somebody you think that's better than me, holla at me. Until then, I'm sitting on the throne right now, so you might as well get behind it and let's get somewhere.
You already know what it is. DMS, baby. The man Vava in the building. Make sure you check out his project, available on every single platform. Stay down till you come up. We'll be right back after this.